The story of creation is not merely a simple account of the world's origin, but it is the cornerstone of Christian faith, raising numerous theological and philosophical questions. This narrative demonstrates that God has been present from the very beginning and the entire created world exists by his will. The fact that creation took place over 6 days emphasizes not only the orderliness and purposefulness of the process, but also that every act of God was good. The event of the first day, the creation of light, can also be seen as a metaphorical image suggesting that God brought order out of chaos. The separation of light from darkness signifies not just the creation of physical light, but could also symbolize the distinction between good and evil. In every step, God clearly distinguishes what is good and what is not. The contrast between darkness and light plays an important role in nearly every culture, and this biblical narrative is one of the earliest manifestations of this duality. The second day, when God creates the sky, holds special significance. The sky has always been considered the dwelling place of the gods, a kind of unreachable sacred space where the relationship between humanity and the supernatural world is manifested. The separation of the sky from the earth may symbolize a spatial distinction between God and humans, a theme that frequently reappears in later biblical stories. The third day's events, the appearance of dry land and the creation of vegetation, provide the fundamental conditions for life. The earth is not just the physical stage for human life, but according to biblical tradition, it is a gift from God that humans must care for and preserve. The creation of plants also indicates that God, in the act of creation, thought not only of humans but of all living beings, and he provides for them all. The celestial bodies of the fourth day signify the passage of time, adding another dimension to creation. Time, as such, did not exist before creation, and with the celestial bodies, God created not only illumination but also temporal order. This clearly shows that creation was not a series of random events, but a deliberate, purposeful process. The fifth day's creatures of the sea and sky demonstrate the diversity and abundance of God's creative power. The seas and skies, as vast, infinite spaces, are filled with life which God blesses to multiply and fill the earth. This blessing not only ensures the survival of living beings, but also represents a divine approval for these creatures to inhabit the world. The sixth day culminates with the creation of humanity, who is made in God's image. This is one of the most important moments in creation, as humans are not just one of many creatures, but hold a special place in God's work. The fact that God created humans in his own image suggests that human beings possess a unique quality that connects them with God. The dominion given to humans over other creatures is not meant for exploitation, but for care and responsible stewardship. Finally, the seventh day, when God rests, establishes the concept of rest and sacred time, which serves as the foundation for the later Jewish and Christian Sabbath. God's rest does not imply fatigue, but rather that creation is complete and everything is in perfect order. This rest is the crowning achievement of creation, showing that the world is intended to exist in divine peace and harmony. In summary, the story of creation emphasizes that the world did not come into being as a series of random events, but as the result of the conscious, caring action of an almighty and loving God. The entire world is an expression of God's goodness, and it is the responsibility of human beings to recognize, honor, and preserve this goodness.